My friends, I've said on camera several times that my favorite knife is this Hogue knife. It's got the automatic open feature where you just push the button and it opens. It's easy for me. I can reach in my pocket, pull it out with one hand, open it, while I've got the other hand busy holding 15 things. You know how I do here on the farm. So, it's a great knife. I love it. It sharpens good, holds a good edge, all that. It's got a blade lock. Well, I started noticing the blade lock was getting a little bit weird and it wasn't working easy like it used to work. And so I thought, well, maybe it's just dirty. I happened to look in through the edge here and I could see a spring working its way out of that lock. So I went ahead and pulled the spring out so I wouldn't lose it. You can see it, it's tiny. I'm going to attempt to take this knife apart and put the spring back in it. Because now it's loose and flops back and forth, and I don't like that either. I mean, it's easy to move it back and forth, but it's got no tension on it, you know. And so I'm afraid that's going to create a problem down the road. So I'm going to attempt to make this a fix. We'll see how that goes. Well, my friends, due to circumstances, we'll just say that, it's the next day and I'm resuming work on this knife. And I've got my little, I don't know what you call this, miniature toolkit is what I call it. Got all the different little bits and things. And honestly, do I know what I'm doing? Not at all. I don't have a clue. I'm just doing what I think I'm going to need to do to take this apart and put that spring in here. I could be opening up a can of worms. Yes, I already know that. I mean, this could be ugly. But you got to do what you got to do. So you got to start somewhere, and this is where I'm starting. After I do this once, I'll learn where the problems are and what I shouldn't have taken apart and what I should, you know. But right now, I don't know any of that. Well, that just tightened up. I wonder if that makes any difference. Maybe. You know what? I just tightened that screw up. And I don't have a spring on it anymore, but at least now it doesn't flop. Maybe that's all I need. Like there's locked, it can't open. Push it down, it opens. Push it down to close it and lock it again, it's locked. Unlock it, it's a little tight though. Maybe I'll just live with it like that, because at least it works. No, I can't do that. I got to take it apart and see how it's made and see if I can fix the slide on there. Here we go. I'm probably gonna hate this. Oh my gosh, I'll probably hate myself. Can't quite figure out why it's not. Well, there's a pin right here. There we go. I'm going to just try to keep that spring together for right now and not let that come apart yet. Maybe I'll just put this screw in there. Maybe that'll keep it from... I'll tell you what I'll do. I think I'll just stick this on there temporarily if it'll go. And put that screw on there just to keep that spring from popping out, because who knows how hard that is to put back in there. This may not be necessary, but on the other hand, I don't think it's going to cause me any trouble if I lock this down while I'm working on this. Okay, that kind of keeps that locked together so I don't have to deal with that falling apart at least. And that's just temporary, I guess. But the spring came out of this part in here. So now we'll take that apart. Put the handle back on here. I wonder if that'll work without that extension. That extension's annoying. Yeah, I think it will. We'll take this apart. And I don't know how that spring went in there, but it went in there obviously. No doubt if there's a 50-50, there's an almost 100% chance I'll get it backwards. Everything's magnetized. Either that or that spring is magnetized, because everything I touch to it, it sticks to. It's just not easy. I don't think this is magnetized. I think this is something else here, so maybe this will work. No, it's magnetized also. So it's that spring that I think's magnetized. This is micarta, I think. Maybe I can just use that. I know it won't stick to that. There we go. I got it. I think I got it exactly like it goes. Oh my gosh. Get the... Oh, but how does that go? I should have paid attention to how that came out of there. I think that's how it goes, but I ain't sure of that. We'll know here in a minute, I think. I think that's how that goes. Can I slide it back and forth now? Yep. I think that's it. For my money, I'm going to put a drop of oil in there. Maybe that's a bad idea. Somebody will say it's going to collect dirt. I get it, but I'm going to put it in there anyway. All right, so now I'm going to have to hold this together, take this back off, so I don't, hopefully don't let this spring pop out of here yet. I think I can still, well, maybe I can't put this plunger back in there yet. And there's a spring, I know, but can I put that plunger back in there now, or do I have to? Doggone it, I don't think I can put it. Maybe I can. Maybe I can just get it in there. I don't think I can. I think the knife blade's in the way. Doggone it. Got that close. All right, so I gotta pop this back off again. This is dirty, I just noticed that, so I'm going to get the dirt off of this. Alright, so I somehow have to get this through here. Somehow that has to go like so. This has to go like so. Put this all together at the same time somehow. I think I got it. Before I get it all back together, make sure it's working. Okay, that stops that from moving, so I got it down. That's closing. Check the lock on it. It's locked, it won't work. Pull the lock down. It's working. Might have it a little tight there. Now I gotta put these other screws back. Start them all before you tighten any. There's a good positive click to it now. I think that fixed it. Now let's see if does it open properly. Nope, it doesn't. I don't think I pinched anything, but I may have. Maybe I've gotten this too tight somehow. It's not working properly. All else fails, put a little oil in there. It's working now. I think the oil helped a little, but I also loosened that screw a little bit. I don't know how tight you're supposed to have that screw. I'm just going till it stops, not beyond the stop. All right, let me clean it up a little bit here and get the extra oil off of it. See if we got her. I think we do. Okay, that lock is a little stiff, and that's probably what caused the problem. That's not too bad. It's still a little stiff. All right, that's locked. It doesn't open. Pull it down. It does. I guess we're done. And that fixed the little spring in there too, so I guess we're good to go. Well, for the regular viewers of my channel, I hope you enjoyed just seeing something a little bit different. It's working just fine now, so I'm happy with that. This is a very handy knife for me here on the farm. And I thank once again that wonderful viewer that gave this to me when he was here staying at the rental retreat. Thank you so very much. I use the knife all the time, and it was worth the couple of minutes there to fix that spring. And I do think I fixed it properly. I do think it's right. The only problem I was having was how tight to tension these screws when I put it back together. And I think I've got them at the proper tension now, and I think everything is hunky-dory once again. We'll see you on the next video. Give me a thumbs up if you would. Thank you very much.